Good morning. It's mid-September here in Kolonia at the old Polish farm. I was gonna get up at 7, but I went and I checked the footage from the last episode and realized I got up at 6. So I got up at 6 because it is light enough to go out and start working, and we got rain in the forecast. I think it's gonna start around 8 o'clock, possibly as early as 7:30 or something. So I want to get out there, maybe try and get the potatoes done before it starts raining. I could probably chop the corn in the rain. That'd probably be okay. But yeah, I don't want to be digging potatoes and get all muddy. So I got the last of the bag of Juan Valdez beans. They were in the conical burr grinder that I got, and it's a little light on the beans, so the flavors, the coffee's a little weak this morning. That's unfortunate. I like the old Polish farm days to be like good coffee days and new coffee, so I'll have a new coffee tomorrow. Which means I won't be introducing it until the next episode. Mixed up some feed. It was raining last night. I think it was raining when we knocked off. So I did go ahead and mix up some feed. That's about it. Let's see, what do we got in here? Got 3623, so that's definitely two tanks of milk. That's perfect. Look how low the feed is. I could probably put more feed in there. I do have another one mixed up. I mixed up 2. I fed them 1. And I put the other one in there. The straw bedding's pretty good, but it doesn't look like it is. The chickens, I think, need some food, so I want to feed them. And then I saw, oh, we got 2 already, so I got to start moving these out of here. They're in kind of the trigger area. I can't pick these up, can I? But I don't want to deliver them over until we're ready to open. Maybe October. So I need to probably get them out and put them on a trailer or something. Let's see. And then this, I don't know if there's like little segments that aren't harvested. It almost looks like it. I gotta try and figure out if I got all these potatoes or not. And then I think we can start chopping on the corn over here. We gotta get going, but yeah, we'll try and start moving here. Let's see. So we'll take the milk up first, quickly. Just to get that going. I don't want, yeah, for the dairy to be moving. Did I open that door? I don't even remember. I think I did to get that bag of chicken feed out. As I walked by, I don't remember. Put that up. There we go. Quick tanks of milk up to the dairy. 7 o'clock, and I'm just bringing the milk tank back. I think I made the... Now, take it easy. I'm going to defer doing some of the other stuff until it maybe starts raining, so I want to get up here and get on the potatoes again. See, it looks like I missed like a whole row through the field. I don't know. Cover again. Turn that off. Hop in the T30. It's not raining now, so let's see. Open our... Let's do that. Door, that's the window. I don't know how to do the back right now. Maybe the back doesn't open. I can't tell. We'll just get those open. That's what we'll have to deal with. Alright. That kicked over that. Drop it down. Start going again. Well, alright. We are digging potatoes. What we want to do. Come to the end here. Pick it up. Alright. So yield to the left. Actually, I'm almost getting to the point where I'm not getting hard. Lights on or not. Once I get done, I'll try and go over those areas that look like there's still a furrow there to see if I can get more. I might be able to. I am having trouble if I back up coming downhill. I cannot stop. I want to avoid having to try and do that. Well, there came the rain. Alright. Let's see. Remember how to shut these doors. That and that. Close the cover on here. Trailer right there. Chock the wheels. Trying to think, what is everything else I wanted to get done? Need to feed the chickens. I think I was going to try and get the grape juice, as we're calling it. I think I can leave the spikes on to do this. Wait, the lights, there we go. Should be able to grab the feed bag with the spikes, but I'm gonna grab those pallets of grape juice. Be careful. Pallet forks, I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. We got chickens. Yep. Oh, I went the whole bag of feed. I think I have wheat, don't I? Now? Alright, so pallet forks. Doing this primarily because I want to keep the spawn area clear over here, so that the rest of our wine, sorry, grape juice can spawn there. I just don't want it out in the rain, so what I can do is I'll pull this out. This. And then we can put it back in. Back here. All that straw, I should put that in there. Okay. Oh, these pallets are only 432. That's why we're getting them so quick. So we should get almost, what did I say? 5 will get you 4? We should get 2 pallets for every 1,000 liters of grapes, roughly, and we had about 6,000. We should get about 12 pallets of this stuff. It seems to be about right. That's something. Oh, wow. Alright, so the spawn area looks like it's about two pallets. This one spawned just as soon as I took the other one away. better if it were like bottles, but why Giants is, you know, so worried about their E rating. I mean, if you can say, oh, this is a lizard, wink wink, a lizard Silverado, you know, why couldn't you say, oh, these are bottles of grape juice, wink wink. I mean, they do have like pubs, but I guess pubs serve food, so I suppose it's alright. Alright, let me throw straps over this. Back in. Swing this around. How am I going to do this? Am I going to have to drive all the way around? Back it in. Probably not. Is there like a best month for selling grape juice? We'll have to look. I think it'll probably we'll just do it in October most likely. Alright, so grab the trailer with the silage on it, bump this into our pit so we can use this once we go through all the bales. Using the bales is really nice, so I basically put one hay bale, one silage bale in the mixer. I don't know which side it's set on. That side. I put one hay bale, one silage bale in the mixer, and then top it off with straw, which is usually an additional 2,000 liters, and it works pretty good. We'll keep some loose silage here, but primarily we'll use the bulk silage for, oops, God. That was not good. Did that go out? I'm get over here then. Oh, look out for the mower thing. How did that happen? That's not good. How am I going to flip the mower back over? I don't know. Oh, it's going to go. Maybe. grab the ore can. Let's see if we can get started on this mulch, or the chopping the corn. That's gonna take a while. I should have closed the gate so I can get out easier. It's the best thing to do. But we'll probably want the gate open. We're going to have to run the chopped corn up to the biogas plant. So let's see if we can get in here and get started. This is not going to be. All right. Up to that pipe out, I think. Yep. Then I gotta get over here, get lined up. Like that. Do it in cab here for a little bit. Let's get going. I think it's working. Getting chaff in the trailer, right? Yep. Okay. Looks good. I do like this machine. This is like painfully slow and stuff, but man, it looks cool. We bought that Landini. I'm gonna need to get the, what do you call it? That's gonna be tricky. I'm gonna do that. Caught on a post? I did. Alright. Swing up this way. Try and come at it like this. Catch on the post again. I got it. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do here. I'm just do the best I can to get turned in. Alright, well, I'm going to have to work on this for a while. Hopefully it'll get better. before it gets worse. Making these corners is a little hard here at the beginning. Alright, well it just turned 12:30. We're here at the biogas plant. We just delivered our second trailer load of chaff. The rain continues. I do see a cloud in kind of the short-term forecast, just to the right of the rain icon. So that probably means within the next couple hours or so, I'm going to take a very brief lunch break. We'll get back on it. I want to check and see how much longer the rain is expected to last. Just go grab myself a sandwich or something in the house. I'm going to make it less than a half an hour. Try and get back out there by 1 o'clock. I'd like to get this cornfield chopped today. Large one over across the railroad tracks from the other farm. Maybe we'll get that one done tomorrow. Once it stops raining, maybe we can finish the potatoes. I don't know what to do with them. I think I downloaded a potato seller mod, but it ended up looking bigger than I think it wanted, but then I wanted it to be. so I'm not sure I've got a good place to use it. Maybe over at the other farm, I don't know. Let me real quick check, see how long that rain's supposed to last. So the weather forecast, so yeah, 1 o'clock, so it'll probably go till about 1:30 or so. So I'm just gonna go ahead, grab something to eat real quick, and then we'll see you about 1 o'clock. All right, well, I said I'd take a break till 1 o'clock, and now it's 1 o'clock. So did I turn this light off? I can't tell. This morning? I did. Okay. Couldn't remember. Still raining, but it should stop about 1:30 maybe. Let's see, where did I get to? We were, oh, I see it. Good idea to come from this direction. No, it was not. Okay, we'll hop back in the ore can. Fire it up. Reverse. It's got to take a second to warm up, kind of like the T25. There we go. Whoop, not too far. There, back that up. Let's fire that up. And off we go. Pull up the mini map here just so I can kind of try and get on the straight and narrow when I can't necessarily see too well. That was chopping. Watering can. This is actually going pretty quickly. Not bad. I just got us going straight east-west on it, so that's fine. Try to decide if I got 2 cornfields left, if I should chop both of them or if I should harvest them. Not sure. Would probably be smarter to chop both of them, but I don't know. I'm going to borrow the portrait forage harvester to do those other fields, or at least to do the fields over that way. If I do one or both of them, I haven't decided. But it'll go a little quicker than this maybe, and maybe we'll see if we can drive the truck. It's got the silage back on the back of it. That's why I wasn't going fast. happens when you hook up to the trailer's the selected tool, and that's why I was raising my header on this thing. Yeah, we'll use the portrait, and then we'll also try and use the truck that's got the silage back on it, and see if maybe we can get a worker to drive it back and forth up and down the hill, and we'll just try and run alongside of it, and hopefully it'll go quicker over there. We won't have to unhook the trailer other than at the very beginning. Around the tree this time. My parking lot is not completely smooth. I got a big bump there. I wonder if I can smooth that. I'll have to try the landscaping tool when I get a chance. The problem is I'm trying to finish up the, in build mode, the restaurant / tasting room, but since I get done so late, it's already dark, and I can't see what I'm doing. So try and get it done here before October. That's the goal. I want to open in October. Alright, I'm almost half full with this already. I'm gonna keep doing this here. Spin around this tree here. We are almost done with this field. The rain has stopped, which is awesome. Not sure what we're getting here. I'm gonna calm down like this. Yeah, we'll get too close. It's kind of weird. Sometimes the corn, you don't visually see the row, but it's still there, and you can still harvest or chop it. I don't like it that it does that. It's sort of like the cotton, but it means that you potentially, not anymore. It means you could potentially miss out on some. I've got some here at the very edge of the field. I don't know why. I'm going to come around this way and go down and see if I can collect all that. Because the rain has stopped, I am going to get back on the potatoes so I can do that while there's still some daylight. There we go. Look at this. I'm getting almost two rows at the very edge of the field, it seems like. You can't really see. It's probably negligible amount of actual chaff. Alright, I think that's it. Well, that's done. That field's going to have to be mulched now. That's going to be a bit of a pain. We'll get on it. Mulched and plowed. So let me drop this right here. And the ore can, I think we're going to need to do some maintenance on, so I'm going to park it by the house a little bit. I don't know which one's the door. Okay. And I'll take this to the biogas plant in a little bit, but I want to get on the potatoes while I still have daylight. I think I'm going to fill this trailer though. I don't know where I'm going to put it after that. I looked in my build mode and I do not have the potato cellar loaded anymore. Cover open. There we go. Alright. That open. Go again. I don't know if this raises up high enough to put it in the back of the semi-truck. I already filled the box. I could go get another box, I suppose. It held 5,000. Would be an option. I'm trying to think if there's somebody that's got a trailer I could borrow. Does not like to stop function. room left in this trailer. How much I'll be able to get out of there, and will I be able to make enough space to finish the field? I don't know. Probably not. Doesn't seem very likely though. Pull this around. Now what am I gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to go get the potato box, I think. For the box that I put the 5,000, it's not really a potato box. How much wood do I have on the hopper now? Not much. I'm not gonna be able to. What I'm going to do real quick, so I'm going to get in the fast transmission Ursa, so I'm going to run up to the shop real quick. Drop that off. And I'll probably have to do this off camera, finish that field, clean that up. I'm gonna buy the the pruner. Or should I wait to see if it comes up used? Somebody have a trailer. There's gotta be one somewhere. I'm gonna see if I can borrow a trailer. I'm sure I can find some of this guy. Gonna make it, Irving? Arbitrarily, let's say they're open till 6. Alright, we're here. I think I haven't been here to check on used equipment.
Pokaż mi swoje towary.
Yeah. No, nothing we can really use. Okay, so under grapes, that pruner. Let's go ahead and we'll buy that. Thank you. One of the reasons I bought the Landini was so that I could put this on the front where I can see better rather than have it behind like on the T30. I had to switch that to first person. We can go like that. Pick it up. There we go. Alright. Well, I'm going to run this back to the farm. I'll get a ride back up here. And I'm pretty sure there's a guy over by the sawmill that has a trailer I might be able to borrow. So I'm going to see if I can get that. And then I'll finish up the potatoes. I'll probably clean up the field as best I can if I can still see. We'll get that last bit of chaff over to the bunker silo out at the biogas plant, and then tomorrow in late September we can get on the other field. Maybe we can do the pruning. I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Kolonia at the old Polish farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing. See you next time.